Hi there, everybody.
Movies.
I love movies.
I like bugs.
Ah, depends on the
I like ants.
I do like ants.
I like wasps.
Nope.
Well, dude, I guess movie review over.
2-second movie reviews. Like ants? Yep. Wasps? Nope.
Do you like the Wasp?
Yeah, she's pretty fucking cool.
Do you like Ant-Man?
I do like Ant-Man. He might actually be like one of my new faves.
Anyway,
He's
Bella
been
and
boosted
I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp the other day. I usually want to do these like
The night of.
immediately after, but
It was fucking exhausting, and I had to get up for truck in the morning.
it was late. And Bella had to get up at 5 a.m.
So
So we're doing it later.
yeah, but we went to Alamo Draft House, just opened up here in Denton.
Alamo Draft House.
It was really good. It was really cool.
If you ever have an opportunity, if you're in Texas,
You have to go.
and you're gonna see a movie in Texas,
You gotta find one.
you gotta go to the Alamo Draft House, bro.
For 2 reasons. Food and drink delivered to you,
That's
but also...
that's not necessarily super special.
But they have, like, specials
They do.
based on movies and based on, like, whatever event is going on.
See, I would say there's 3 main reasons.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of the reasons, but you can get that other places.
Yeah.
Reason number 1 would be that they have like a unique experience. They show you little clips of like movies from the fucking 50s and shit.
Yeah, like old cartoons.
Like they played a like Paul Rudd Super Nintendo commercial
I know, oh my
before
God.
the movie.
He hasn't aged in like 30 years.
He doesn't age. He's like a vampire.
He's an immortal.
But-
Keanu Reeves bit him as a child.
But yeah, they show a bunch of cool stuff before the movie. I don't think there are previews.
No, there's no reviews.
There's no previews, so you just get fucking right to it.
Yeah.
You're not there for an extra half an hour.
Yeah. You get cute little like intro vids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bam, movie.
Yeah, it's a very cool, unique experience.
But it's tailored for adults, which is great. Because
That ties into the second reason. No fucking children.
no kids allowed.
If you are under 18 and not with a parent, you are not allowed in.
Yup.
And you would say, well, if you bring a toddler in, they're still gonna scream, and that brings into best reason.
Number 3.
If you make a noise or annoy somebody, you get 1 warning. If you do the second time, you are kicked the fuck out.
Hey, sorry, but people have snitched on you. You need to get the fuck out of the theater right now.
Basically, no refund.
No refund.
Just fucking leave.
No annoying people, which is the best rule a movie theater could ever enforce.
No, like they are hardcore on that too. It will fucking boot your ass out there.
It could be Infinity War Part 2 opening night, and they're gonna be like, yeah, you gotta go.
You gotta fucking leave, man.
Like, we will bodily escort you out of here.
Oh yeah, they have like bouncers and shit.
No, it's great.
Fucking great.
I mean, and the theater's brand new, right? So it was clean, it was beautiful, it was, well decorated.
Food's a little pricey,
but
whatever.
But I think that's what most theaters are going to go towards in the future.
Well, but
is
here's the
offering
thing, though.
like the dinner movie experience.
Unlike other dinner movie places we've gone,
Yeah.
Alamo has no previews.
Yeah.
And it has the whole like, it upkeeps their service.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to pay a little bit extra for food to support like
Yeah.
this pristine
Yeah.
environment for movies.
Well, and like for Ant-Man, they had one of the
Oh my
comic
goodness.
vendors in the lobby.
Oh yeah, they did.
He's like, hey, while you're waiting on a movie to start, come read comics in the lobby with us.
Okay,
They're also available for purchase.
here's a great example of why the Alamo's great. They had like a specialty drink menu.
Oh my god, it was so great.
That was designed around Ant-Man. So it was like three special drinks. But how they gave it to you, it was in a tiny like
1
half
inch
inch by 1.5 inch paper, and they gave you a tiny magnifying glass to see it.
It was so cute.
It was cute. It was a good attention to detail.
I got the Hank Pym's cup, and it was really cute.
I forgot what I got.
You got the like Ants at a Picnic shake.
It was like a shake. It was delicious.
Yeah, dude, that was.
I thought it was alcoholic, but it wasn't.
No, it was just hella peanut butter though.
It was hella peanut butter.
It was a good choice.
Anyway, actual movie.
Actual movie.
So, broad strokes. What'd you think?
Broad strokes, I loved it. I thought it was really fun. I really liked the twist at the end. I don't know. I really enjoyed the story a lot more, I think, than the first one. Like, I can't really remember like details from the first one
Because it's just Iron Man.
because it's just Iron Man but with a funnier guy. Like,
he's a funnier character than we've had before.
yeah, that's true. I mean, like Hank Pym and like Scott Lang's relationship is a lot better in this one because they understand each other more. You know, Scott and shit, what's the Wasp's name?
Hope.
Hope, thank you, Hope Van Dyne. Scott and Hope are like officially a thing, and they're kind of on again, off again because she's pissed at him, and it's a really fun dynamic between like father and adults dating. Like, it's,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's really good.
I also liked the movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I loved it,
Yeah,
but I thought it was really good.
yeah,
I would say it is not head and shoulders, but head better than the first one.
yeah. I don't know, like I guess spoiler territory.
Well, I think get anything like really broad out of the way, and then we'll dip into spoilers.
Okay.
Paul Rudd's great.
Side characters are all great.
Yeah, like we were talking after it. Like, I really like Ant-Man's side cast.
Yeah.
Where, as comparison, I did not give a shit about Thor's side cast. And then, lo and behold,
Right.
in the third movie, they're just kind of, like, indiscriminately kind of tossed away.
Right. They're like, you guys
Within the first, like, 15 minutes.
you guys aren't paying attention to them, whatever.
Who are these guys? Who cares? Anyway, here's massive sword lady.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I mean, Michael Pena's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the ex-cons are all cool.
The ex-cons are great. They add a really good, like, level of, like, sidekick to just kind of comedic relief. The actress who plays Scott's daughter,
God, she's so cute.
like, top notch.
Like, they just put out an APB for, like, cutest girl in the world.
Right? Cutest little girl with the biggest eyes.
The biggest eyes and the biggest smile.
She's so great. Like, honestly, she has great comedic timing. She's adorable. There's one line that she says where, you know, he's kind of ribbing her and making fun of her, and she's like, "Don't laugh at me." And everybody, like, clutched their heart and groaned a little bit.
No.
Like, super cute. You really feel the dynamic between, like the pain that Hope and Hank are feeling during their whole, like, plan. The villain was great.
Yeah, I don't know where they started to ramp it up, but I think in Phase 3 in general,
Yeah.
they, like a bullet point on their board was, like,
Multifaceted villains.
Make the villains better.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, memorable.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you feel more sympathy, and I honestly would credit that to Loki, because a lot of people sympathize with Loki.
He's had, like, 8 movies, though.
Right. But even from Thor 1, like, you're like, oh man, this younger brother who, you know, feels lost and alone, and it's a revenge story, but he loves his family. People can relate to that.
Yeah.
And I think seeing that success, you know,
That's
translated...
kind of branched off.
Yeah, I think they're
I could see Loki...
we need to make it more Shakespearean. We need to make them more dynamic. And
Yeah, no. There was definitely a list of, like, either make them complex or multifaceted, or just make them...
as evil as possible.
Or just make them Kate Blanchett in tight leather with swords.
Just make me gay.
But even then, like, I would say, like, of all the villains, probably hers was, like, the probably most two-dimensional.
It was two-dimensional.
But she was, like, fun.
But it's Kate Blanchett.
But it's Kate Blanchett. But
And she had fun with it.
She had fun. And also you had fucking,
What, Carl Urban?
Jeff Goldblum there, too.
Jeff Goldblum as Taskmaster.
Anyway, so that's our broad strokes for the movie. Good. I would give it an 8 in general.
Yeah, 8.5 to 9 for me. I thought the soundtrack was great. I thought the action scenes were all great. The use of Ant-Man's powers are really great.
Always fun. Always fun to see, like, big and small shit.
Right. I mean, and it's weird that I'm never, like, bored of it. I'm always
Yeah.
just like, haha, they're big again. Haha, they're small again.
You don't see it very often, honestly.
You really don't. And it's such an interesting
I mean,
way of being a hero.
What was the last, like, big movie that used, like, big and small?
Like shrinking.
Like
and...
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
That's what I was thinking. It was Honey, I Shrunk the
Or, like,
Kids.
The Ant Bully?
Oh, I didn't see the Ant Bully.
It's alright.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, so...
Spoiler territory.
Spoilers.
Stop that.
Hank Pym's family dies!
Yeah. Well, okay, so...
Hope dies!
Everybody kind of dies.
Everyone but Ant-Man dies.
Okay, so that's the thing is, like,
This is the post-credit sequence.
So, yeah, we kind of just spoiled the whole post-credit thing, but, like, This whole movie is running concurrently to Infinity War.
Yeah, it's basically going on about
about the same time. And
generally
because after they broke out of the raft, some of them got plea bargains essentially. Like Scott opens up. Scott is on house arrest. He has the ankle bracelet.
And he has been for like 2 years.
Yeah,
like since Civil War.
Since Civil War, yeah, he's been stuck at home. He only gets to visit his daughter on weekends. Well, she comes to him. He's turned his house into like a play fort, essentially.
He has a drum set.
Like, he has a routine that he does. And he's just like, I just got to get to this last day, and then I'm on probation, and I can be out in the world again.
Yeah, he got home arrest for 2 years, and then probation for 3.
Yep, and then he's free. But there's this one agent who is from the TV show Fresh Off the Boat. He plays the husband. I forget the actor's name. He's fucking hilarious. Agent Wu is like constantly on Scott Lang's ass.
No, he's a good side character.
He's so good. He's kind of dumb, but he's like super into his job.
Magic.
Yeah, no, Scott Lang during his house arrest has learned close-up magic tricks.
And I want to say Paul Rudd actually learned how to do the magic.
I think he probably already knew. I think they probably worked that into the script for him.
Well, Paul Rudd did help write this one.
Yeah, he's a writer and one of the producers, too. Like, so I know he had a very big
active
hand.
role.
Oh, yeah. So, he gets in trouble because his foot crashes through the fence. So now the feds are, like, on his ass.
Yeah, basically.
Hope comes by and kind of steals him away. And is just like, don't worry. We put the ankle bracelet on a giant ant. He's going to do your routine for you.
He's programmed to do your routine.
So that, the feds think you're still in the house.
You sleep for 12 hours, you're in the drums for 2 hours, and you do this for 2 hours. You're really predictable.
Yeah, and he's like, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
So she's like, I need your fucking help because you owe me one.
Yeah.
And essentially, they need to get one last part to create a portal
essentially
to the zone.
To the zone.
What's it called?
If you didn't see the first movie...
The Quantum Realm.
Quantum Realm. If you didn't see the first...
The Phantom Zone.
If you didn't see the first... That's the wrong universe! How dare you mix DC and Marvel, you heathen! If you didn't see the first movie... Hank Pym and his wife used to be the old Ant-Man and the Wasp during like the 80s, I guess.
I think so.
70s.
Probably 60s, 70s.
And then for a thing to save the world from nuclear missile bomb,
she went into the quantum realm.
Janet,
yeah.
Janet shrank super small, so small she basically didn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And the plot of this movie is basically getting her out of the quantum realm.
Because she's been trapped there for like 30 years.
For like 30 years, because in the first movie we saw that Scott went there and then came back.
Right. He like followed his daughter's voice and came back out. And he's the only one to have done that.
Until this movie.
Because
she does that.
Because, oh my god, Janet Van Dyne is so fucking cool. Like...
Also, like, she's been... So they do get her back eventually. And you see some sea bears.
Tardigrades, I love them. Yeah, like, I don't know, that whole journey of both... Okay, and so the villain ties into this. The villain is this lady who has this sort of genetic, like, cellular anomaly.
It's not genetic. Basically, she was...
experimented on.
The daughter of one of Hank Pym's associates.
Yeah.
But Hank Pym's an asshole.
Yeah.
So he quit and did the experiments on his own. And he was, like, dealing with, like, quantum shit. And something happened to his daughter... And she's kind of, like, out of phase constantly.
Yeah, like, her cells are constantly moving and shifting.
Her atoms are, like, are kind of in and out of her own universe.
Yeah.
And it's, like, degrading her.
But she has the special suit to help her control it a little bit better. She wanted to basically steal the power from the quantum realm to like, solidify herself. Because she's dying.
Yeah, like, the villain, I wouldn't say is super complex, but she is, well, A, she's cute.
She's cute as hell.
She's cute as fuck. She is sympathetic.
She's very sympathetic.
She is not doing anything for the sake of evil. She is just trying to survive.
She's trying to save herself. The problem here is that nobody fucking communicates in the Marvel Universe because...
No, well, I think it's less a lack of communication. It's more... Well, also, like, the reason Ghost is alive at the end is because Janet comes back and has, like...
She's kind of evolved in the quantum
like,
realm.
Weirdly adapted to, like, quantum life and can, like, transfer her quantum energy to Ghost.
So
which
she
they
solidifies.
didn't know that would be a thing able to happen.
But that's what Lawrence Fishburne's character.
Lawrence Fishburne.
He had tried to explain to Ghost, like, we can harness her energy from the quantum realm and essentially zap that energy from Janet, which might kill her, but would save her.
Yeah.
Not knowing that Janet could just transfer it herself.
By the way, it's always nice seeing Lawrence Fishburne in things.
I love him. He needs to be in more things. I've missed him since Hannibal, honestly. Like, it's always good seeing him as, like, an agent of some sort, too.
Yeah, it's always nice to see you, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Please be in more movies.
Please be in more things. We love you. I don't know. It's really heart-wrenching. It was a really good sense of urgency to the whole film.
Yeah, it was like, I think the best thing people have described this movie as, and I completely agree. It's like an MCU like palate cleanser.
It is.
Stakes are pretty low.
Yeah.
It's a personal story.
Yeah.
A lot of big shit doesn't really happen.
Right. It's contained.
But I think after like the Infinity War and it scarred everyone for life,
We all cried.
we all kind of needed that.
Yeah.
Just kind of like,
I think Marvel's been very good about balancing the happy and the sad.
yeah.
I don't think that's their problem. What was the twist at the end that we mentioned was like, so Scott goes back in to harness some quantum energy because of something that Janet created.
Before that, so Janet does come back.
Yes. She saves Ghost.
She saved Ghost. Everyone's the happy ending.
Yes.
And movie's over. Truth serum. Everything's
It's not
fine.
truth serum.
Everything's fine. So
I'm telling it. I already started telling it.
all right, go ahead.
So Scott, Janet has created with Hank this thing to go in and out of the quantum realm and capture quantum energy. So Scott's like, yeah, I'll do it. They tether him up. He goes into the portal that they've created. He zaps up some of the energy. He's like, okay, I've got the canister. Pull me back. And that's when everybody had dissipated.
Yeah.
It flashes back and everyone's in
Janet,
ash.
Hope and Hank all
died.
all got Thanos.
All got Thanos. And so it really, like, oh my god, he's stuck in there.
He is stuck in the quantum realm
Until either he gets out by himself again, or they, reverse the Thanos thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know, like, I really have kind of this weird hope that Scott Lang can travel through, like, because in the quantum zone, there's, like, the time void kind of thing.
No, here was the thing. So, when they were shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, we noticed that they kind of went through the mirror dimension from Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Or it looked
Very similar.
Very similar, like, to the point where it couldn't have been a coincidence.
Right.
So, I think, through the quantum realm, Scott might find a way into the Soul Stone.
That's what I'm thinking. Or into some
Like,
sort of,
some
like,
kind of
time hole and
pocket
reverse.
dimension
Yeah.
or something like that.
I think Scott's going to be the key to reverse everything.
Well, that and Captain Marvel.
Well, yeah. He, Marvel, and I think Tony will probably be the one.
Fuck Tony.
Okay, but Doctor Strange saved Tony specifically.
Oh yeah, well that just ties back into Infinity War.
Right, but I think it means that he's going to be a part of how to fix it.
Tony will be important.
He fucking needs to be, because he needs to pay back all of his fucking debts.
Gonna die.
I don't know.
Tony's not coming back.
I don't know, man. We thought he was going to die here, and he didn't.
He got close.
Not real close. I don't know, like, I really liked this movie. I like that it didn't have big stakes until the very end.
No, it is nice to have just a movie about a character.
Yeah.
And that's, like, really what I liked about Spider-Man a lot.
Yeah.
I like that about... There's a handful.
Like, even just Doctor Strange. Like, it was an origin story, but it was interesting.
Well, that was like world-changing shit, though.
Yeah.
Those were, like, really big stakes. Big, juicy stakes. But, like, I don't know, I really like smaller stories.
Yeah.
They not only do they help, like, bring you down to that character's level.
Yeah.
And, like, really, like, see them and how they're doing, But also, if you have your smaller staked movies, it makes your big movies seem even bigger.
Yeah, that's true. When you see, okay, this is just happening in San Francisco, and then it's like, this movie happened in a different dimension or all over the world.
Like, yeah, I like...
It feels more powerful.
Like, the first phase in particular had that problem. Was like, the world's gonna end every single movie.
It had the supernatural problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you've raised the stakes so high already, you can't go anywhere from it.
Even Civil War was kind of like a small personal movie.
Yeah.
Like, the world was never in danger.
No, it was just them fighting.
It was just them fighting and...
trying to protect Bucky from one assassin.
A sad man trying to get revenge for his family.
Yeah. Yeah. His whole family.
I hope Zemo comes back. That'd be great.
He's dead.
No, he's not dead. He's in that tube.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I would love for Zemo to come back.
He probably will. I mean, I love that actor. Daniel Bruhl is really great.
Well, he is, but the thing is once Zemo gets fully Zemo'd, he'll have like a mask, so he can really just be anybody.
Aw. I'd know his voice though. I like Zemo.
It's just heavy. I guess he's not.
He has a soft German accent.
I don't think he's German in the
movie. No.
Movie.
He's Sokovian.
He's like Eastern European.
Yeah.
He's like the generically foreign.
Yeah.
Generically foreign, just like Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. You're somebody, but you're not totally white. You know.
You're not American white.
Yeah.
You're not British.
Yeah.
You're like.
You're immigrant white.
You're somewhere between France and Russia.
Yeah.
You're in that area.
You're in the area where we don't know the country's names.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we were never taught geography. I don't know. I really like the movie, and I really It kind of sucks though that like Hope basically got like a day with her mom before they all died.
Yeah, she's fine. Well, we don't know how long that was after.
That's true. It could have been like a couple weeks or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I really liked it.
I would fully recommend.
Yeah, go see it.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. I would say it's probably one of the better sequels.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's rare that a sequel really does like completely supersede like the original, but this one I think
did. So let's see. Best sequels or best second sequel. Iron Man 2 not so much.
Not so much.
Thor 2 not so much. Though I say it's okay.
I like all the Thor movies. Like
I'm
2 had some pacing problems.
I'm sure
for me.
you did. Let's see. Guardians 2 was better.
Guardians 2 was better, yeah.
Avengers 2 sucked.
Cap 2 was probably one of the best movies ever.
Cap 2 was way better. No Hulk 2.
No Hulk 2.
Rip.
What do you mean Hulk movie?
Is this the first sequel for like a
like
no
a,
the
like a B list?
No, I was
Avenger?
gonna say, is this the first sequel for a non like original Avenger? But there was Guardians 2,
yeah.
So never mind.
I don't know.
Any closing statements, Bella?
Paul Rudd's so damn cute.
Paul Rudd's pretty cute. Also, there's no fucking Marvel movies until March.
I know. But
so
then we
many
only
months.
have like what, a month until
No, like see, it's weird.
Infinity War 2?
Because it's March, then May, then like June.
Okay.
It's like 3 in a row, basically.
They do give us a month of mourning in between, I noticed.
There we got Captain Marvel.
Yep.
Then like 2 months later we got
Infinity War Part 2.
Infinity War Part 2. Then a few months later we have Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Which is like the starting of, I don't know if they're calling it Phase 4.
They said they're not doing phases anymore.
But it's the next like big like chapter.
Yeah.
Which is going to be like hung around Spider-Man.
We're gonna call it Phase 4.
Probably.
The Spider Phase.
Or the next saga.
Yeah.
Because the Thanos shit will be done.
That's true.
The Thanos and Infinity Stone shit will be done, and we're gonna be doing Secret War, obviously.
So until March, the Spider-Man or like the Spider-Verse TV show that's animated, that looks
the Spider-Verse movie?
Is it a movie or is it a series?
It's a movie.
Okay, I thought it was a series.
It
looks hella good.
It looks good. I'm very cautious.
Because you don't want your heart broken, I understand.
Because Sony sucks.
I know.
Emoji Movie.
I know, but
Ghostbusters.
Like, they obviously hired really great animators
Pixels.
for this. Yeah, I got nothing. They obviously did their research because they want to keep Spider-Man.
The shitty Venom movie. Hold on. Is there an X-Men movie coming out this year?
I thought so. Isn't there like the kid X-Men? The creepy one?
Oh, the New Mutants?
Yeah, New Mutants.
I don't know.
I thought that was this year. This fall or something.
I think it's Dark Phoenix this year. Let me
Ooh.
check. Dark Phoenix. That's 2019 is Dark Phoenix.
Just type in next X-Men movie. I like the new kind of lineup of X-Men. I like that we're doing that. I
No, it's also
think Loki could come back and be part of the new Avengers. That'd be cute.
It's also, they're both 2019.
Damn, so nothing.
Dude, I think the New Mutants got pushed like a year and a half.
Do you think because of casting issues or just because of like
Well,
production?
the Fox buyout
Yeah, that's
happened.
true.
It could be they're trying to replace the main actor because before it was Stranger Things dude, but he did something I forget.
What did he do?
Like
What, Finn Wolfhard or
no, the his older brother,
Oh, okay.
the older brother who's like dopey.
Yeah.
He did something. I forget what he did.
Oh man.
He did something stupid.
Okay. Post video here, post recording. I gotta do some research. Fuck that.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye. Go watch.